Today we are talking about Milwaukee's M18 7 1/4 dual bevel sliding miter box compound saw. This retails for about $450. It weighs only 28 pounds compared to the 10-inch miter box that weighs 45 pounds, so this is going to be a lot lighter. It's really nice. It's got two handles like I just picked up here, and then it has a handle right here on the top that is really nice. So you can easily, if you want, this is pretty well compact, so if you want to, you can slide this way, lock it. You can easily take this for portability. It's really nice, heavy. You can lift it up with one arm, 28 pounds. Some people can lift it up with one arm. I don't think I could do it with my other arm because of my bad shoulder, but it's really nice. It's really lightweight. The maximum degrees on this right and left is 45 degrees. Well, 45 right, 45 left for your cuts. The max cut on this is, for vertical capacity, is 3.5 inches. So you can cut a 2x4.5 or whatnot up to 3.5 inches. And then for your horizontal you can cut up to a 2x8. If you're nesting for crown, you can do 2 5/8 for your crown. Now there's a lock on here that will, you can just undo the lock for your bevels. So you can get a 45 bevel, right or left. And then you set it back to 0 and you can lock it up. These guards come off. There's just a wing nut on each side and you can slide them off. Or you can slide these out of the way. You can lock them down for when you're doing your bevel cuts. Get it all nice and tight. Slide it. There. Now you're set up for your bevel cuts. And you can take this and you can go to your 45. Then everything will be out of the way. Now, if you want to use your slide, lock this back in place. There is a wing nut on the back side here, and you can tighten your slide, or you can keep it loose. I always like to keep my slide loose, unless you know you're basically cutting 2x4s in half, and you don't need to do that. But then you got your slide for your compound miter box. You can get a pretty decent size cut. So like they say, you can cut a 2x8 with it. Now this will also mount to your Milwaukee miter box stand, and it can also mount to a DeWalt stand or any miter box stand. But if you want to use a Milwaukee stand, then use your Milwaukee stand. This also has the light feature on it. So we put the battery in, and now we have our light up by the trigger. That will, it's going to be our shadow light. All right, let's say we want to just like cut a piece of wood, piece of trim, and we bring our miter down, and if we hit the button, you see the shadow right there? That will be our line of where we would cut. Now this also features a automatic brake on the blade. So run it stops really fast. I like how Milwaukee has integrated that in all of their saws, the electric brake. I like how fast it stops. It's I think it's very safe for when they, when you're using a saw, instead of having it wind down. The electric brake is really nice. This also has Milwaukee's 5-year warranty, just like with pretty much any of their tools. Comes with a little Allen key for tightening up all the bolts and for to change out the blade. Now on this side, change out your blade. A lot of people, I have the Milwaukee blade in here. Most people will just end up changing their blade out, especially with this one, with like a fine Diablo blade, because I think, and I think you will also agree, that Diablo blades are probably one of the best blades on the market right now. To change the blade, you can bring up the guard all the way till it seats back, so it doesn't fall down. And then on the opposite side of the blade, on the right side, there is a lock for your blade that you press in. Then you can use your Allen key to tighten and loosen the blade if you want to change it. Then your Allen key will fit nicely right back in its little home. This is a great saw if you are going into a house and you are just doing little bits of trim, and maybe like you're going in a house and putting in shoe for one day, and you need to make some cuts, and you don't want to bust out your cord or anything like that. This 7 1/4 is going to be awesome for you. It'll do 600 cuts, unlike the 10-inch. The 10-inch miter box will do I think like 400 cuts on a single charge. This one will do 600 cuts, but your cutting range on this saw is going to be limited because it is a 7 1/4 instead of a 10-inch. The arbor size, it has a 5/8 arbor. So we're going to cut a couple pieces of trim right now. I got my Milwaukee backpack vac hooked up to this, so it's going to get kind of loud, but we're going to do a couple straight cuts, then we're going to do a couple 45s and just see how well this cuts. Okay, of course this is only just your normal shoe, but just what it miters, it does a really good job. You can see, look at how nice a miter that you get with this saw. The precision is really good. Let me do it on a little bit of a better background. Now look at the miter that we get with this. Look at the precision that it is. It's really good. So if you're looking for a cordless option for a miter box saw, I highly suggest looking into the Milwaukee 7 1/4. I think it's the best bang for the buck in the price range, and it's lightweighted. Like I said, 28 pounds. The tool only is 700 and yes, the tool only is $449. You don't get any batteries with it. You can, for like another $100, I think you can get a 9.0 with it in the kit. But if you just want the tool only, it's going to cost about $449. I know some places may run specials on it, but the average will be about $449. So if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe down below if you haven't done so. Don't forget to hit that notification bell too, so you get all my new updated videos every week. I'm Phil.